I bet you are ready, just like I am. But you know what? I always gotta ask you, are you ready? Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. Ready? Zatarius said that he's ready. If he's ready, are you ready? No one's ready. Well, Zatarius, I guess it's time for us to show them what it's like to be ready. Welcome to another episode of Drawing with Mad Mel. I am your host, better than the rest, Madman himself, and we are here again on Tuesday. What is this? The 17th. Yeah. Looks like we're having ourselves a great time, and the weather is getting cold. And you know what? Let me turn this down because I like this song a lot. And it is always about the yes. Yes, that is correct. It is always about the yes. Anyways, thank you all for being here. Glad that you guys are hope you are all having a great week. Let's hope for that, you know, considering the sad state of the world, but you know, we're not gonna worry about that, you know. News is a fuddy-dud enough. So we come here to have a good time and to get away from all that mess. So yeah, hopefully the stream will work well today. Haven't had many issues, but if it does, like I said before, give me about 5 minutes and I'll get it set back up and we'll do a take two. And usually the second time around it works, but I have a good feeling. I'm going to be optimistic tonight. I have a candle. It's called Lava. It's pretty. Smells really good too. I want to light it. I like candles. I like the way that they smell. So, anyways, got some interesting stuff that happened in the mad realm that I live in. Normally it's quiet out here, but let's just say that today was a little bit rocky with some neighbors. So, how is that saying? Oh, I'm going to spill the tea a little bit. Well, let's explain what's been going on with me. Number one, I've been working on new items for the store, so that's going. I had to resize some stuff, and that takes a while. It takes a week or so to try to get stuff done, and you know, all the back end mess and making sure that they have everything in stock because I have to go through outside sources. But anyways, you know, it's going pretty good. I tied up some other stuff that I was working on, so that worked out too. But yeah, what I ran into today, I don't know the names that well, so we're gonna just say the Yellow House, and then we're gonna say the people across the street in the Gray House, and we're gonna say the third party involved with this is the people in the truck. Okay, so here's how this goes. All right, people in the Yellow House were having affairs with people that were in the truck. Okay, now this is how crazy this is. Okay, the people that are in the truck, that is, the man is the baby daddy of the woman that lives in the Gray House. Okay, follow me so far? Okay, so they just communicate for the children. And the people in the Yellow House and the people that were in the truck, those two people are having affairs with each other, okay? But they don't know about it. That's how slick this shit's getting. So how do I know? I have a source. I'm not going to expose that source. So, but it's what's hot on the block, okay? So this is what happened today. They were yelling, making a lot of damn noise and stuff. And I will get to drawing, but I want you guys to just hear this. I'm going to give you a little example of what I go through in a day or what's happening with me. So figure that you might like this. I'm outside. I hear about the noise. Get a call from the Duchess. She tells me blah, 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 what's going on. Next door neighbor to us noticed that this was going on outside. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I go out there and I hear them going at it. Yak, yak, yak. And I mean, it was some hardcore, let's just say some country folk getting really nasty with each other. And I tell you what, and listen here, guys, you know, a lot of that shit. Come here, fuck you, and all that kind of mess. Okay, so there was a lot of that. And I could hear that 5 houses up. okay? I'm at the top of a hill, they're at the bottom, you know, and an incline, and I'm hearing all this, and I'm like, damn. So I just found out before we started the show, which is the reason why I was late, that the people that were in the truck and the people in the yellow house, the husband is having an affair with the woman that was in the truck, and the wife is having an affair with the man in the truck, which is the baby daddy to the woman across the street in the gray house. Now, the woman across the street in the gray house, her and her husband are having an issue because the husband is cheating with a completely different entity that has nothing to do with them. So, the top of this shit stack blew the fuck up outside, and they were yelling. Now, the husband and the wife in the yellow house started scrapping, and they started bap, 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 bap. You know, a lot of that shit. And they got outside in the grass and started just having a hoedown. I didn't get to see that part. I didn't get close enough to see that. But, needless to say, they almost called the cops. Everybody kind of disbanded, but that was a rough hour and 45 minutes of back and forth. And man, let me tell you what, I enjoyed myself. It was not that they were having a problem, and I don't like the fact that they were having an issue, but I mean, if you're gonna be out in the middle of the street yelling and throwing your shit out there, you know, you should be happy that you live where we live. And I'm not going to tell you, but if you know where I live, keep your mouth shut. But in the area that I live, it's very peculiar. It would be me. I would think it would have been, you know, they would have expected that out of, I don't know, me and the Duchess or the next door neighbors to us, because, you know, all of that. Big old Papa's Blue Ribbon Showdown. Yep, exactly, Killbot. Yeah, there was a... Man, I tell you what though, there was a hard, listen here, motherfucker, I tell you what, damn you bastard. Man, I heard that, boy, and it was so bad that you could hear the crackling in the air from his octave changing, from being like a low, raspy countryman sounding voice to a high pitch. Oh man, beautiful sounding distortion. Let me tell you, the acoustics outside are, love having trees. You can just feel all of that. The only thing that's different is that this music wasn't playing and we didn't have any glow sticks, because boy, I've been raving out there in the front yard, having a great time. Anyways, got a Tokyo Ghoul hoodie. The Duchess got this for me as a gift. Well, it was kind of a, hey, I like this, and it says it over here. Tokyo Ghoul. Love that anime. If you have not seen it, see it. It's good. A little gory. Story's pretty decent, not bad, you know. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to get a little taste of what was going on around Mel. So you guys tell me while I'm going to go on ahead and get our jars here so we can get our show started. What have you guys ran into? Anything crazy? Anybody running into anything crazy? Got crazy people around you? You know, let me know. Throw it in the chat. Let me know what's going on while we shake them up. They're all like pieces of paper, like strips, so I kind of have to just fiddle around in here. Oh boy, what is this? I'm gonna go with this one. So I got our person. We got our person. Bang. Mel, I can't see shit. Yeah, well, you know what? Thanks for the lighting and equipment being so damn expensive. This is the best I can do. So now the place. What are we going to do for a place? Come on. What are we going to do? I got the place. Now I've been busy doing other things, and I didn't really get all my action cards done. That's my fault. I got a little behind on that, but I got caught up on everything else, so I only got 3. So let me see. What do we have out of the 3? I got like 20 of each of the others, but I only got 3 of these. Go figure, right? See, we already done that. We'll go with that. All right. Let's see what our picture. Hey, Sloth, how you doing? I thought my lawnmower was going to catch fire today. Fantastic. What did you do? Spill gas? Spark plug go off? Let me know. What you do? What happened? Hey, Demetria, thank you for being here. Hey, I just only made it. Not home yet, but I'm here. Okay, well, hey, be careful. It was its time. Okay, well, it gave up the ghost. At least it didn't give up your ghost. I mean, if you did, would it be okay if you did? I'm gonna ask you guys this before we get started with the picture, okay? If you did get hit with like an exploding lawnmower, would it be safe to say that you could start making like cutting jokes, like lawnmower jokes, like oh man, you know, this yard looks really like a close cut, kind of like what happened to you when that blade hit you in the face, you know, or something like that. I'm not saying that. And if you ever got hit in the face with a lawnmower blade out there, I'm sorry for you. If you survived, I mean, I don't know, man. Like getting a lawnmower blade, pal. Nah, that ain't it. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody. Oh, the number went down. It'll be alright. I'm sorry, Sloth. Let me laugh like that. Smoke was coming out. I looked this. I'm sorry, Sloth. Let me laugh like hot in there. You would, Zatarius. Okay. Grabbed a bottle of water and poured it on the mower in the hopes that it wouldn't catch fire. Jeez, man. That's rough. Glad you didn't burn up, man. I'm so glad. Oh boy. Okay, here's our picture for today. Haven't checked it since, but I'm leaving it. Okay. Understandable. You wouldn't try to do that in the dark. You get yourself hurt. So here we go. This is what we got. We have a mob member. A member of the... I'm going to stop doing that shit because this camera's acting fucking dumb. We got a mob member in a power plant doing a failed backflip. That's going to be our picture today. Man in a power plant, a mob member in a power plant doing a backflip and failing. That's going to be our picture for today. So I hope you guys are ready. Because here we go. Alright, now, how are we going to do this? I think I have a backflip. Let me see if I can find that arch flip. Here we go. There we go. So there. So how we're going to do this is we're going to do this in two different ways. I'm going to do a jump like this. Okay. So I'm going to have him do the jump. That's going to be the first part. And it's going to have the speed, the lines curving. And then it's going to have some power plant stuff back here in the background. And then I'm going to bring him down here. I'm going to finish this. And have him hit, bow, like that. But probably more like that. Yeah. That's going to work out pretty well. I think I'm going to like this. Alright. So, let's go on ahead and get this man rotated back around. Alright, so we're going to go up there. Now, probably the easiest way to do this is that we're going to build the background first. I'm going to build the background first. I think what I want to do... I'm going to do a vector color layer. I started messing with vector layer, so we're going to see what this is like. Am I losing people? Like, is my connection bad? Like, I don't know if it is or not. Am I getting disconnected, guys? Actually, I'll tell you what. Let me turn the stream on myself. I meant to go to the store today to get some WD-40. I didn't get any. Bad on my part. Let's see here. Make sure that this is running smoothly. You're still there? Okay. You know, I have to check it because I never know what this silly thing is ever going to really do. So you know what I mean? So I have to try to make sure it's working properly. Because it becomes a pain sometimes, you know, but there we go. Alright. Dropping frames again. Wow. My bit rate? You know, it said lower my bit rate, but give me a second, guys. Let me see if I can do something here, because it said lower your bit rate and it may work better. And I'm like, geez, I get so tired of this shit, you know? Okay, cool. So you guys are still there. Oh, can't do nothing with your settings while you're live. Man, go bite a rock. Anyways, let's go on ahead. Let's get this going. Alright. So, first things first is that we're going to make, you know, this is a power plant. So, think of Falcone. Think of the mob members in Batman. That's what we're going to try to go for. I want to try to do this the best that I possibly can. Okay? And, we're going to have fun. So, that's all that really matters, right? And having a good time, having fun. At least that's how I'm going to look at it now. I'm not going to try to get overly stressed about stuff. I can't control it, so it's cool, you know. There we go. Alright, so now since we got these containers and stuff, I got that. You know, it's a power plant. It's going to have these generators and shit. Whatever, you know. Something like that. And then we got the catwalk. Because, you know, you're going to have a catwalk if you're doing anything in a facility like this. So, you know, you got that. I'm just doing the rails. You know, got the rails going. Hey man, he's off the rails, man. Oh, there we go. You guys know something that's really funny is the fact I listen to this music so much that I don't even really listen to regular music much anymore. Because I'm always either making a video or doing some kind of shit with this you know, copyright free music that I don't even listen to anything. Like, I got so much music. Sometimes I can actually turn this on and let it play all day. I won't hear the same song more than maybe once. Like, that's about it. Which ain't bad. I don't mind that, you know. It's good though. You know, damn, that's a little wonky looking. I don't like that. Let's change that up. There we go. There we go. And then we got that there. We got both of these lines there. Okay. And now we can do the curvature on these. You listen to 80s synthwave. Yeah, I do too. I got one of our subscribers, Vosto. He composes 80s. I guess you would say he would compose. Yeah, he composes synthwave music. Pretty good. He's on. Yeah, he's done some stuff for me and. Music wise, I got something for the whenever I get an actual chance to get back to gaming, I got a theme song for that he made, which is awesome. So that was cool. Another shout out to you, Vosto. He pops on from time to time, but I got a lot of people that watch the show that are from different countries, so you know it's hard for everybody to see what's going on, but you know they catch it. I try to give shout outs whenever I can. Alright, so we got these little generator pies. And now I know you might be thinking, this makes no sense, Mel. Trust the process. Just trust it. There's no such thing as no. There's only the yes. Now we're going to erase all this mess in here. I'm trying to think of something else that was going on. Can't really say that much has been really happening. I can't, really just been trying to clean up and get stuff together. I guess the other thing is too, I've been, I went back to start playing Minecraft again so I could get some research, because that's what the next time-lapse video is going to be. Is it's a hat tilt to Minecraft. I've been playing that for a long time. Used to just like to build, but I mean I've done large-scale projects that took me 6-7 months to complete. You know, no extra modifications or any shit like that, and it was fun. You know, and back to playing it with some friends, and it was nice. You know, it was one of those games that you know, it's just, it is what it is. You know what it is. It ain't never really going to change much. They might add a couple of new things, but that's about it. It's like other games, you know. I don't know, like a lot of video games are kind of just like, I don't know, slightly hit or miss these days. You might like this. This song's pretty dope. Trying to think. What's usually most episodes I have like either some motivational thing to say or whatnot. I'm trying to think of something. I'm not sure if I have anything today. I'll come up with something. I know it sounds bad as I come up with something. You're just making up shit? No, not really. I just think of things and try to think of something that could be beneficial to other people, Oh, yeah, I know something. holiday season is about to start coming up. Be careful out there, guys. Don't get so caught up in the fever of the holidays. Okay, people always lose themselves. This is a different time right now. Okay, and I'm not gonna get into no big shit with this. Okay, and I hope anybody that's watching, just take this as it is. Okay, like, the holidays are coming. Don't worry so much about buying a bunch of shit. Just enjoy your time with people. Okay. Now that's just my 2 cents. You know, we got stuff coming up. Don't try to break yourself with this. Okay. All right, because we don't know what's happening. You know, and everybody's so worried about tomorrow. You know, we don't even have. We're too damn broken to even pay attention to what's going on right now. You know, so don't get caught up in that. Don't get yourself stressed about shit. You know, oh, little Timmy didn't get his Bopper Bot 5000 or whatever. Fuck Timmy, okay? Like, don't worry about him. You know, so these kids, like, everybody these days gotta have a different type of understanding of stuff. You know, I tell you what. I'll tell you this much. If shit keeps killing the way that it is, you know, people won't be worried about Santa Claus anymore or any of that mess. You'll just be happy if someone gave you a gift card for $20 for a fucking tank of gas. You'll be happy with that. You know, it's sad to say it like that, and it's like, damn, Mel, here you go with that. But no, I'm telling you guys this because many people are getting depressed out there these days, man. Especially when it comes to, like, holiday seasons. And, like, I want my family to have the best. I want them, you know, some people's, quote, love language is servitude. And I don't mean it like, oh, man, they're subservient to me or something. No, they just like making people happy by getting them something. Some people like to make things. Some people like to do different stuff. So, you know, only thing I'm saying is don't put so much static on yourself and get yourself overly worked out, and then you end up in the shower with a 12 gauge and you don't understand what's going on, and you just, oh, I wish someone would help me. You know, calm down. Okay, chill out. You don't want to become a person that's going to end up in a bad shape because of some toys or a damn PlayStation or some stupid shit like that. You know. And if you get in, you're like, well, Mel, I don't see why you would say something like that. You know, you don't have one. You're probably just jealous. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I got pretty much every single system that's out to man. I have Xboxes, I have PlayStations, I have handhelds, I got fucking Switches, I got a computer, I got all kinds of stuff. That don't mean jack squat. That means you just got shit, okay? Like, that's all that means. Yeah, you might use it, but you can't use it all the damn time. You don't play it every day. You don't do these things. I got PlayStation sitting here. You know what I do? I use emulators to play my games. I don't even touch the system. But it's cool, though. I'm not beating anybody down for that. Yeah, sounds like it. Shut up. You don't understand. Okay? So just calm down. The thing is that you know, be mindful of what you're doing. Okay, you know, we don't really know what's happening right now. None of us actually know what's going on. The people in power don't know what's going on. They don't have a damn clue. They're a bunch of idiots. Nobody knows. We got the one thing I can tell you, my grandfather told me this once. He said, you know, don't trust every person that you meet. And just because somebody's older than you doesn't mean that they're wiser than you. Because sometimes you can run into dumbass old people. And I said, what do you mean? He said, sometimes you can just run into an older person that's just stupid. You know, just because someone's older than you doesn't mean that they're smarter. So, I mean, you take that however you want to, but, you know, ultimately, man, it just comes down to just being careful and enjoying yourself during the holidays, you know? Because a lot of people right now, you know, you may be working a job you don't like. You may be dealing with stuff that you don't like. You may have in-laws that you may not like. But, you know, at the end of the day, nothing is permanent. We know this. Even though we try to go for ultimate perfection and shit. But, you know, nothing Nothing is permanent, and we all know this. And it's not doom and gloom. And oh man, he's talking about shit that's bothering me or something like that. I'm gonna have a conniption. Don't think so hard about it. Just ultimately, what I'm getting at is enjoy time with people. You know, I got many family members that aren't here anymore. Wish I would have spent more time when I was able to. Now, you might say to yourself, man, you got an Uncle Jim or, Aunt Susan or my cousins and they're a bunch of dickheads and I hate them. I can't stand them. Blah, 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 blah. If you can't stand them, then don't be around them. That's nobody saying, hey, just because they're family, you've got to be around them. If it's somebody that you don't want to be involved with during the holiday season, and everybody's like, oh man, get together. Let me tell you something, okay? You can do one of two things. Either you can try to bury the hatchet in the asshole, or the other person don't want to comply and give with the program. Then you cut yourself loose. Don't get yourself involved with these people, okay? That's going to be great. Don't get yourself involved with these people. Try to stay away from them. There are a lot of energy vampires out there, and I'm telling you guys this because I've already been through this, and I figured, this is my platform, and I figured that when I'm on here, I want to tell you guys shit. I want to talk, so we're going to talk, and I'll talk and I'll draw, and you guys like the show, and this is what we do. This is Tuesdays and Thursdays, But I'm telling you guys this because of the fact that I've already been there. Don't waste a lot of energy on people that aren't fulfilling your life. And what I mean by fulfilling your life is if they don't have anything like to bring to you. Now, it doesn't have to be like, oh well, if you don't have X amount of money, I can't be your friend. Now, you're a shallow asshole and nobody needs to be around you, and you deserve to be alone. Okay? That's that. Now, if you're one of those people, you kind of get what you bring. Okay? But if you're not, and you just want to enjoy yourself, enjoy people being with you, enjoy the time that you have, then do so. Do so. Make it happen. We're losing time every day. We don't have a lot, I mean, damn, it's 2024. I mean, some of us are in our 40s, and some of us are even older than that. So we got more days behind us than we do in front of us. Oh God, you're making me feel depressed. Calm yourself down, okay? And I have to say that because there are people sometimes that watch things and all they wait for is hot words. They just wait for those hot trigger words. You said something. You said that thing again. And that right there, I'm not playing into that. Okay. All you gotta do is just calm down and listen to someone talk. But most people can't because people can't listen anymore. We have lost the ability as a species to be able to listen to each other, and I think it's quite sad. To be able to be heard is to be able to listen. I really do feel like if you want to be in the position where someone's going to pay attention and listen to you, you have to be able to listen and understand and be able to ascertain information just as well as the next person. Because to lead a conversation, you have to have these skills. You can't just sit up there. You'll have the same shit that I was dealing with down the street. You got people out there talking all kinds of ignorance because they don't know how to communicate with each other. Having the issues and shit. So I'm telling you guys that just maybe it might help. And if it doesn't help anybody, then I'm just sitting here talking shit because I'm drawing. But if it does, then I hope so. And you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but I hope it does. Also, trying to figure out something. Maybe one of you guys might know something on here. I have a Discord channel open for the Drawing with Mad Mel channel. I actually have that open now. I don't have it openly available to everybody because I don't know how to get moderators and all that kind of shit. Because I don't want just some slack-jaw yokel coming in talking a whole bunch of mess and literally screwing up our vibe in here. Because I think that we have a pretty steady group of people. I think we have a pretty steady group of people mentally and understanding. And I really do like my community that we could do at least like once a week or something, or even if I'm doing the drawing class, like I want people to be able to ask questions and not have to type all the time, because I know typing can be a pain in the ass and it can get a little just out of pocket and stupid, I'm well aware. I'm not completely gone and aloof. Let's see. Now we have to come in here and do this. This is where we have to come in here and start working on this guy. So first thing that we're going to do is I want to go on ahead and do the pencil drawing of him. And while we're on this man, I want to translucent him some, and then just going to go in here and erase all that. And then we're going to do the penciling, and then I want to do some dark pencil on him. And we're going to knock that saturation up, and then we're going to pull that density and the hardness. We're going to take that down, and we're just going to slightly increase that size to about a 9. And then from here, we're going to zoom in, and then this is when we're going to get started. So this is going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. Usually I try to do something different when it comes to doing the character or drawing something. I might, for this one, we may need to increase the... Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to keep it about here, and I want to erase everything that is behind him. And then this way, when we draw and come back, it'll be good. It'll be good and clean, and we don't have to worry about anything maybe left behind or bleeding through or not showing. Also, good news. I'm going tomorrow for my normal. No, I don't want to do that. Got my normal checkup appointment for the transplant tomorrow, so that's going to be it's going to be nice to see the progress, where I'm at, what's going on, what's happening. You know, that's always a good thing to actually have to a good problem to have, I guess is the best way to put that, you know. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, and hopefully I can find out if there is a way for me to try to actually lose some damn weight while taking prednisone. I've read many things about that, and that's just a steroid I have to take, and it sucks, but you know, it's one of those things. But it always makes me fucking hungry, and I do intermittent fasting and all this other stuff. And there's only so much that you can do. You know, when it really comes down to it, if you think about it, sometimes it ain't the exercise that you're doing, and it ain't the stuff that you're trying to stop eating or trying to starve yourself from eating, but sometimes it's the bullshit in the stuff we eat. You know, there are things that we can't really do much about. You know, if they putting, I mean, hell, if they were putting like you know, nuclear shit, they were putting like nuclear byproducts in our food, we couldn't do anything about that. What are we going to do? Hey, don't do that. Hey, now, don't be putting no nuclear stuff in my food. You know, what are we going to do? Nothing. Okay, so, you know, ain't much really that we can do. But, yeah, I think it's going to be neat. I'm excited, a little nervous. I hope everything is going well. I'm trying my best to be as healthy as I possibly can. I try not to, I don't drink. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I quit all of that stuff. I haven't had actual hard alcohol and going on, let's see, I stopped in 18, 19, 20. 5 years straight, I haven't had any booze. Not that I had a bad problem. I never had an issue with being an alcoholic. So I don't want nobody sitting there like, oh, that's good. You know what it's like to be a drunk. I'm like, and if you are an alcoholic, you're not a drunk. Okay? It's a chemical dependency. All right? You can break it. And this is to any of you guys that have a drinking issue. Anything in moderation. Most things, I'll say. Most things in moderation you can handle. Booze, if you're drinking, there's only two reasons for it. Either you're trying to hide something from yourself or you're trying to escape from something. Either way, if you're using booze to be able to cope with life, you know, you might have to evaluate some things in your life. Like, why am I having to use alcohol so heavily, or using other substances so heavily? You know, like, I mean, I don't see no reason to hide it. It don't even bother me. You know, I use cannabis. I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. So what? That's my business, and I'm a grown-ass man. But I can tell you this much, it helps with a lot of things. Now, some of you might be like, oh, that's snake oil, or God, I can't believe I knew you were trash because of whatever you want to do, fine. You ain't been in my shoes, and you ain't been fucked up enough that you need something that besides just pharmaceuticals. And, you know, the worst thing is being on pharmaceutical medicine and not being able to get off of it. Because I have many friends and family members and people that I know personally that have battled with it because, I broke my toe, or I hurt my fingers, or I hurt my hand, or I had slight carpal tunnel, and then they get caught up in that shit because that medicine is really heavy, really strong. People don't realize it, and that's how people get addicted and caught up in bad shit. You know, they don't understand the degree that they made this medication so damn potent that, you know, you can take it 1 or 2 times and be hooked, and then next thing you know, you're selling your microwave to get another one, or you're just sitting around just nodding off because, you know, you're one of those people. And it's sad. Many people, nobody ever really wants to just, they wake up and be like, man, I tell you what, boy, I want to be a dope head. I can't wait for my teeth to fall out, and I go blind in one eye, and I'm always having to take dumps in the alley, and I'm eating trash, and I'm always bumming money from people and falling apart. You know, nobody walks around talking like that. Nobody wants to do that. You know, nobody's wanted to do that. Something happened to them to get that way. You know, what was it? Oh, they had depression, or they were borderline schizophrenic and had an episode. Couldn't take time off because why? Most jobs won't let you take time off to get your shit straight. So then you get fucked up. And then what happens then? You lose everything. And then, oh boy, that man's a bum. Or that woman's a bum, or whatever the case. Be careful with people, man. You don't know what's going on. You know, you have no idea. None of us have an idea. I had to do that. Me, of all people. I'm an asshole, and I know it. I can be a dick sometimes, and I get it. Okay? I admit these things. These are flaws that I have. Some people think it's absolutely funny that I can cut someone down without even breathing. I can literally take a deep breath and just shut someone the fuck off. But that ain't a good idea. That ain't a good thing. You know? Being like that is toxic in a way. Now, there's 2 different ways about it. You know, some of you might be like, oh, well, Mel said he's toxic. No, shut up. I said it can be toxic. I didn't say I am. Now, there's 2 ways about it. You can either let it allow you to become a toxic person, but you shouldn't be a toxic person because you have a experience, you know, that other people look at and may shun you, but you might help somebody. You know, you might help somebody. All I'm saying is, don't give up the fight. If you're having issues and you got things going on, don't ever give up. Just keep trying. Okay? One day you may be able to get some assistance or some help. You know, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. You're not a weak person because you have to get some assistance or help. Hell, I've done it myself. I'm about to go back again because I realized that I have, oh, you got home? You got cut off? Oh, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, I'm going myself to get some assistance again. And like, why would you go, Mel? What's the point? You know, well, I can tell you this. You know, I got trauma response to a lot of stuff. I had bad shit happen. For a few years, a lot of things were going crazy. So now, for me to be able to have a functioning life, a functioning life. I mean, I have a meaningful life. My life is great, you know. But to have a much better functioning life, I need to be able to have that. It's like going to a damn doctor. Mad Mel, I am buffering like crazy. I don't know what to tell you, Demetria. If you're buffering, I'm watching it right now. I don't see it really doing much, if anything. It looks like it's going. Yeah, streams looks like it's still going. I don't see it doing much, but I'm not saying that it ain't. I mean, we all know we've ran into issues before with the stream. But you know, there ain't nothing wrong with it. Just be mindful of that. And if you are needing help, then go get it. You know, if you feel like, hey, you need to talk to someone, go talk to them. Because, you know, it's better to talk to someone than to be like, man, because I've had this happen. Go to a viewing of someone that's deceased, and everybody's standing around like, man, I didn't think that person was really meaning what they were saying when they were talking like that they were going to do something. Yeah, they were meaning what the hell they were talking about, that they were going to do something. You just didn't want to listen. That meant that you had to be involved. Okay? There are some people out there that cry wolf, and there are some people out there that never say a word. They might say, yeah, I'm doing okay. And those are the people you need to watch. Those that don't talk much are the ones that you need to pay attention to the most. Because people who are always, now not to say that people who talk and say that they're having problems are not, and I'm not saying devalue those people, no. You know, take those people seriously as well. They may still need someone to help them, and they just don't know how to communicate right. But for those of you that might know somebody, have somebody, or maybe yourself, and you shrug it off and you're always like, yeah, I'll be fine, I'm okay. Be careful with that. You know, it ain't nothing wrong talking to somebody. And I talk about mental health a lot is because the fact that, you know, I have mental issues with like depression and stuff. Most people think I'm insane, but whatever. But most of the time is, you know, it's depression. I've had that since I was forever. It feels like. I think it came when I was young. I think I was like 14, 15, something like that. I mean, it was so bad sometimes I just couldn't go to school. I couldn't do anything. Like, it would render me incapable. And it still does that from time to time. There are times that it hits me so bad I can't even do what I'm doing right now. Like, it just takes me out. Now, I know you guys might not agree with this, and I don't care if you do or not. It's to each his own, you know. But that's the reason why I indulge in, you know, the THC. It helps me more than most medicines that I've had in the past, you know. Oh, look at this stranger popping out of nowhere. I thought you were dead. Well, look, Simon Says is back. Ain't that something? Hey, Simon, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, man, this shoe is really getting on my damn nerves. But, yeah, you know, seeing someone, talking to someone is a good thing. We all need to, you know. And if you choose not to, then that's fine. You know, nobody's forcing anybody to. Only thing that you can actually say that'll be a difference is that your life will be different. You may have a better life talking about shit and getting it off and letting someone know. But see, the biggest thing with even going, you might be like, yeah, well, I can go, or blah, blah, blah. You know, you can talk as much shit as you want to anybody. But to your own self, be true. It only works as if you're true to yourself and true to what you want to get out of it. If you don't want nothing out of it, you ain't going to get shit out of it. You're not going to get nothing out of it. You're going to, oh man, ain't nothing happened. Nothing went on. I didn't, you know, whatever. It didn't work. Fine. That's okay. I mean, it's perfectly fine if that's what you think. But what? How much effort did you put into it? Did you really try? Did you not? You know, like what happened? There we go. Now, what we'll do here is we'll do. Good, man. It's been really busy summer for me. Busy summer for me. I'm tired, man. Well, yeah. I understand being tired. I definitely understand that. Maybe you can take a break. You know, being able to take a break would be nice. I don't know if that's feasible for you or even possible, but if it is, I would say go on ahead. You know, try to get yourself a break if you can. You know, if you're able to. I know some people are not, but if you're not able to, you know, I get that too. But if you can, try. Now, that's my philosophy. If you can you gotta take the time. You gotta make the time to have the time. You gotta try to trying to make it happen. This is beautiful. I like this. I like how this is working out. It's literally just going to be a whoop bow, and then he just knocks himself out. Love it. I'll put some other guys up here too. That's what your plan is. Hey, welcome, Sean. Thank you for showing up. Glad that you were able to make it too. Well, that's good if you're planning on doing that over the winter and take some time off. I mean, that's good, you know. So that way you can relax or get you some time to just regroup. Hope you're doing well as well, Sean. Glad that you were able to make it. I hope that everything's going okay with you. Thank you for showing up. There we go. Yeah, I hope that might have helped somebody or someone that may have had, you know. And if it didn't, then so be it. Whatever, you know. Can't get it right all the time. All you can do is try. Like I said, that's what I've been doing, just trying. You're doing well? That's good. That's good. That's good, Sean. There we go. That's very painful looking. Oh yeah, I didn't even say it today. Oh yeah, if this is your first time being here, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe. Or at subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, that's it. And or if you don't want to, fine, whatever. I see that a lot of you watch, and so there are so many people. When I look at how many videos people are watching and looking at in comparison to who's actually following and stuff. If you're following me, I thank you very much. I'm just going to tell you that right off the bat. Just get that right out in the open. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of the group. If you're not, you know, I mean, it's no, he's not skydiving. I'll tell you what's happening. But you know, definitely join up if you haven't. You know, I'm a one-man show trying to do 30 things, and I'm very good at all 30 things that I'm doing. But you just got to be patient with me, and you know, one day I'm going to be bigger than Mr. Beast. I said that. I will be. I can entertain better than that man. He just runs around and gives people money. Am I talking shit? I am not talking shit. It's just the content that he makes. He likes to run around and give people money and have these little games and stuff. But I think I can entertain pretty well. Hey, what's up, Silverado? Thank you for showing up. Haven't seen you in a minute. Everybody, I think people are coming back in because it's cold. It's getting cold out there, man. This summer was wild. What in the hell? This song again. Oh, I like this one. Yeah. This summer was shit, man. It was so damn hot. I'm glad it's cooled off, but I ain't really that glad because, you know, we don't know what's going to happen with the weather this year, guys. You know. Oh, by the way, yeah. To answer your question, here are the 3 tags today. Person, place, action. Person was a mob member, a member of the mafia. The place, a power plant, and the action, doing a failed backflip. And so you can see it, Sean. That's what's happening here. That's the end result, and that's him doing a flip. You see? Flip, bow, right to a fail. And then we'll put some other people up here in suits up at the top, and then, you know, that'll take care of that. What is this? I have driven like close to 10,000 miles almost every month since May. Wow, huh? put it another way, when I first got a truck at the end of February, it was 52,800 miles on. Let's see here, and now that's 142,000 on that. So I have driven nearly 100,000 miles in 8 months. Well, you know what, Simon? I mean, at one point in time, you weren't getting any driving at all. Like, I mean, you know, so, I mean, at one point you were barely even able to get any loads to drive. But now you got like quadruple what you had. You know, so sometimes it happens that way. You just gotta. You know, patience is not a thing. I'm a person that has a terrible time with being patient with certain things, and sometimes being patient is a harder job than actually doing what you're doing or what you're supposed to do. So I'm happy for you, though, that you were able to get that grind out, and you did that within 8 months. So I mean, you can take yourself a couple months break if you can, or if you want, or if you want to go back out there, you can do that too. Either way, you know. And it's cool. Oh, I see that you like the picture, Sean. That's nice, thank you. But that's awesome, though. I'm happy for you that you were able to get some loads and that you were able to get things moving and you're doing well. And that goes to everybody. Whatever you're doing, if you're doing well, I'm glad that you are. I'm glad that you are finding peace in your life. Everybody needs to find peace. Find peace. Oh, Mel, that's easier said than done. No. You just gotta find, you know, there's you gotta just find what you can do and what you like to do in your lane. You know, not everybody can do everything. If you told me, like, my lane is digital art, painting, and basically sketching, you know. But if you told me, hey, Mel, go out there and sculpt, I'll look at you and laugh in your face. You tell me to go sculpt something, I'll laugh so hard I'll probably cry laughing at you, because that's out of my spectrum. I could do it, but it's not going to be my best. So, you know, it's good to extend and stretch yourself, but also if you're looking for solid, like something solid in your life, you know, sometimes you gotta find what works for you, what makes you happy, and what makes you content. Because in life, we're not, you know, there's always good to have a goal, but the real thing that we need is to try to be content with what we have. I mean, it's always good to have more and have something better, but you know, if you can never just say, you know, I'm good right now, then you know, then that's a problem. That can be a serious problem, because you have an empty cup. You have a cup with a hole in it. You never can be filled. You're always searching for something, and that can turn into something really bad. Oh, have I got a chance to play? Listen, I've played Starfield. I've been playing Starfield. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3. I've been playing Gotham Knights. I've been playing Minecraft. I have been playing Armored Core 6. I've been playing, what else is there? Payday 3. I've been playing Warhammer 40K. I have been in the process of also playing, what else is there? Counter-Strike 2. I've been dabbling with a lot of shit. Yes, I have played Starfield. It's not bad. It's not a bad game. They put a lot in there. I got shit recorded. I just, you know, it's not a bad game. It's fun. It's fun. There's so much stuff to do, and the replay value is very nice. But yes, I have. I've been dabbling with a lot of different games off and on over the past month, basically. It's just been hopping. And I haven't had enough time really to just sit down and play a lot, you know, but maybe sometime soon I'll be able to spend more than just a few, like an hour or so here and there. But yeah, Starfield's a great game. Starfield is a very good game. They did a great job. Some people don't like it, so what? You know, you can't make everybody happy. Some people, you could give them $1 million and they'll still complain. So, you know, But yeah, the game is good. I like it. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 isn't bad. You can it's exactly what Baldur's Gate is exactly what Dungeons and Dragons. So if anybody's ever said, "Oh, I don't like Dungeons and Dragons," then stop playing fucking Baldur's Gate. Okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, the only difference between Baldur's Gate and D&D is a damn piece of paper and an automated system doing all the damn battling for you. That is literally it. That is all it is. And I talk to people all the time. They're like, "Oh man, I like Baldur's Gate." Yeah, you would love D&D. No, fuck that game's dumb and stupid. I don't like that game. You're playing it right now. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're doing it. You got an automated system doing it for you. You don't roll the dice. You know, it's doing everything that you see in Baldur's Gate. It has the dice that you roll and all the little modifiers at the bottom. That's all the same shit on the piece of paper. That is all it is. It's just some people are too lazy and they don't want to do it. And I said it and I don't care. I could get hate. I could get hate on here. I could have people dropping off. Fine. You know, so it's cool. I don't care. But it's okay. And I said that because I play. Alright? And I'm going to let you guys in on a little something. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons since I was in like freshman in high school. I LARP, live action role play. I dress up. I do all of that shit. I have elf ears that stick out this damn fucking far. Okay? I got all of that. I have the drow glyph that someone messed up on my shoulder that I have to get redone, tattooed. I have power, and I was supposed to have wisdom and elven on my shoulders. Okay? And then I was supposed to have some other stuff that I was going to get on this arm, and this one had to have the kidney transplant. Had to stop that. Now I can have tattoos, but I don't. You know, people might buy some of my art. I might could get tattoos. You know, but looking forward to playing all of those games, all these games. Yeah, I mean they're not bad. A lot of games came out this season. They were really good. You know, I mean it's just. If you just play the game to just have a good experience and have a good time, you'll be all right. But if you're trying to do what most of these people are doing, trying to look for like the ultimate challenging experience, calm that down. Okay? Calm that down. Look, we're not doing no Ready Player One shit where, you know, you get hit with something and the damn thing caves your chest in and you just die right there in your kitchen. We're not there yet. We're getting there, okay? Or you go in and play a survival game. You know, you got that damn chip in your head because you want that augmented reality and you die in there and your whole head caves in. Yeah, go on ahead. Have all that. By all means. You know, let me know how it works out for you. That's what I want to know. That would be something, boy. I tell you what, you know, someone out there playing a game and then they want that hyper realism going on and then boom, the whole situation gets messed up. Yeah, go on ahead. Do it. Do it, please. I want to know. Now, no, I'm not being mean. I'm not being nasty, and no, I'm not jaded or anything. I get tired of, you know, there are people that are going to critique things, and that's what they do. Hell, there's some people that's all their content is just critiquing shit, and that's fine if you want to critique. But you know, also there are some people that don't care about all that, and they want. If you're going to do a review on a game or something, you know, give your opinion on it, but also don't bash it to the point where someone who's like, well, I just want to play the game, is like, damn, I don't even want to touch it now. Don't ruin somebody's experience because you're sour. That's all I got to say about that. I'm done with that now. I got drawing to do. I ain't worried about that stuff, but yeah, you know, that's all I'm saying. I wonder if we're going to get done with this by time tonight. We might. If nothing else, I get the line work done. Oh. I'm going to try to do some stuff. I might end up moving my camera. I might have to do a different setup with my camera. So instead of you seeing me from this angle, you might end up and donate it to me. Hey, I'll take that too. That would be nice as well. But, you know, I'm not expecting that. And I'm not expecting anybody to do that. But I do need a better camera because trying to teach you guys how to draw and do anything that art related that's not digital, it's a little difficult because it's not coming through clearly. And I need it clear for you guys to be able to see. I rewatched the video and it was a little jarbled. You know, it was a little jarbled, and I wasn't very happy about that. But like anything, it's a process. It's a learning process. You know, it's different than just watching your face and watching yourself. You know. There we go. But yeah, I guess that's enough of me jabbering. Anybody else want to talk about something? What you got? Anybody got anything? You know? Anybody got something they want to talk about? Not? Because I think I have ran my mouth enough that I have run out of shit to say. For the moment. Some of the stuff I try not to talk about on here because I don't want YouTube getting all crazy and be like, hey man, what's this man talking about? You know, I don't want to deal with all that. So I'll let you guys come up with something if you want, or if you don't, then that's cool too. I'm just gonna work on the picture. Hey, 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 hey. Alright, now hair. Now to do hair for this man. Now what we're going to do here for the hair. I know most of the time they have like comb overs and stuff. That turned out to be nothing but garbage right there. See. Yeah, exactly, YouTube police. I mean, they can try. If they want to knock on the door, I mean, they can try. They're going to have a bad time. They're going to have a really bad time. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, you see people get jacked up on this damn platform so much, man, and I hate it because you know a lot of people are making content, and you know when you're making content, you're not worried about all that extra back end stuff. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm eating honeycomb cereal because I like eating honeycomb. Okay, so you guys can just. Why don't you get you some? Oh, that was tacky. Oh, helmet head. Man didn't even have a damn head. He just had a big old bowler. And just. Alright, you know what? That ain't gonna work. So I tell you what, we're just gonna use this pencil. See, this is what sucks about trying to draw hair sometimes, because it's like, damn, how many times, oh yeah, we got plenty of honeycomb, yeah, Yeah, we got some honeycomb. I didn't eat all of it. No, most of the time I will. If I really got hungry, yeah, most of the time it'll probably be already gone. Okay, so there it is. See, I moved some of my brushes around. There it is. Yeah, honeycomb now, it tastes about it's alright. It's not I'm not gonna say it's terrible, okay? I'm not gonna say it's terrible. It just tastes different. Okay? It just tastes different. And that's if you eat it, you know what I'm talking about. You know. You eat it, you know what I'm talking about. It just tastes different. You know, still cereal. But I don't know, man. Sometimes I just feel like food just don't taste like it used to. But maybe that's just because I'm insane and I don't, you know. Wow, look at that. Yeah, look at that hair. That's what I wanted. This is the reason I was looking for this hair, because I wanted that motion to look at that whiplash. Wow, you know, he just blow his shit wide open. Heel toe. I don't know if any of you listen to drum and bass. I've been listening to drum and bass since I was like 8 years old. 8, 9? Yeah. Yeah, no, it don't. Nothing tastes right. Everything tastes like shit. You know, I can tell you the one thing I absolutely can't stand to do in a day's time sometimes is eating food. Now, and I know it's going to sound weird, because I know I'm heavy as shit, and I don't make no damn sense. And anybody that knows me, like, wait a minute, you gained a lot of weight. Number one is prednisone, and I can't get past that because that bastard makes me want to eat all the damn time. There we go. Bow. There it is. There we go. Look at that. There it is. Bow. I ain't even got to do a face, you know. He just goes up and over, and then his head hits the ground, and then it's over, you know. Up and over, hit the ground, then it's over. That's all that you need to know, is that he came up, he came over, he hit the ground, and what? It's over. That's right. And you can take that to the bank. Probably won't get no money out of it. I wouldn't say try to take that to the bank and cash it, because you would just be sitting there looking silly. What you got here, ladies and gentlemen? Understand that you have come tonight to be bear witness of the sound of drum and bass. That's it. That's true. This is not. Hold on. Is it even doing anything, guys? Is it even coming back? What are we doing right now? Is it working? Are we back up? I hope it's back up. Man. I'm about to get that fixed, dude. I already talked to the guy. Just waiting for him and his son to figure out what day they want to come over. They're going to cut the tree down. I want to have more than enough firewood to last me quite some time. I want to be able to just burn as much as I fucking want. And it's going to be nice. So that tree will probably be gone in the next month or so. And I will be happy. and I will be very glad because that will probably clear up the dropping issue with the stream. That's probably going to fix that problem completely. Alright, so now we got that done. Now it's time to do another vector layer. Right? That's what it's set to do. Do another vector layer, right? Okay. Cool. Okay. So now since we got that, cutting it for a steel, no, we're cutting it for a really good deal too. It's gonna be pretty cheap. I think it's it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good situation. Can't wait. It's gonna be nice. We've been waiting for this for a minute, so I'm happy. I know the Duchess is happy. We're both going to be happy. It's just going to make everything a hell of a lot easier for shit for me. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to be beside myself. And I've made it work for as long as I can. I mean, let's face it. I think I've trooped along quite well with considering what's going on. And you know what? I think that you guys did a good job too. Because some of you could have just been like, nah, this motherfucker ain't even getting his shit right. I don't want to be here. It ain't my fault, but still, I thank you for being here, and you keep coming back. So, either you guys like what I'm doing or you're insane. And I'm gonna say this: I don't care either way. Thank you for supporting me. Appreciate it. You gotta support your insane people too. I got insane people in my group, and it's always good to have crazy people. Crazy people are the best people to have. Well, sometimes, unless they have an episode, and then that ain't good. But if they're not having an episode and they're keeping their shit together, hey man, it's great to have them. They always got something to talk about. Always got some kind of story, or they might be seeing some shit that ain't there. I mean, however you want to have your fun. Now I'm saying that, and I'm not saying that to make fun of anybody that has issues. I'm not saying that to make fun of anyone that has issues. If you're having issues and you are dealing with them and you're able to function, I am happy and proud of you that you are able to get up every day and at least try. Nobody said that it has to be easy, and nobody said that you have to complete the whole race. You at least tried. You gave effort. You didn't just sit there and just say, "Oh man, fuck this. I'm just gonna care package out." You at least gave it a shot. Gave it a try. That's more than most people. There's some people that won't ever get that opportunity. But and you should be happy that you actually did that. And so don't be so hard on yourself, guys. I don't know. It's just something new I learned. Not being so hard on yourself. Because I have to do that. I get bummed out all the time. Hell, how do you think I feel looking at these statistics and shit? I got not only statistics here I gotta look at statistics with the store. And you want to know something that really sucks is when you go and you look at the store and you got so much traffic. It actually tells you got 1,000% more than you did last month, but nobody buying anything. Boy, that hurts. That hurts. It's like, damn, I'm good enough to look at, but not good enough to buy. Or, whatever the case. So I mean, it just really depends. So. Now, some of this music I got was actually for us to draw with, like the lo-fi sounding stuff I got for the art show on Sundays. So we have something to listen to that's easy listening for us, I try to be careful sometimes with shit. See, vector layer is something interesting. Like, okay, here's the real thing about a vector layer. You see that? There's no static. No static. Nothing staticky. The line isn't jarbled up. It's very straightforward. You can see it. See, this is like a JPEG. It's not. It's kind of broken lined. You know, it's got pixelation. Apparently, that's the difference between using vector layer and not. And then there's other technical shit too. One of these days we'll go over that in our little class. You know, when we get to doing digital work, when we get to the digital side of things, you know, and you might, and I told you guys when we have the show, I would tell you guys what the big inspiration is for trying to, wanting to do this, wanting to have the show and everything. Well, especially trying to teach you guys how to draw is because the fact that I taught myself. Like, everything I'm doing here, I taught myself how to do. You know, I didn't go to no damn school. I told you guys this before. Most of you are told, or you heard it on one of the episodes. But, you know, I had some family shit going on. I wasn't able to go. But I didn't let that stop me. And sometimes you can even live your dream without having to go to, you know, university. Now, I know there's going to be somebody that has an ass for a face that's going to probably come in here either now or when the comments come up and be like, technically you got blah 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 blah. Stick a thumb up there and shut up and let me explain this. When you have a dream to do something, you don't technically always have to have the right quote credentials to do it. You just need to be doing it. You will get there at some point. You will figure it out. If it's meant for you and that's your path, you will find everything that you need. Everything that you need. You know, when you're on your right path, you don't have to worry about what, you know, oh man, I don't know, oh shit, you know, doing all that. No, you ain't got to worry about that. If you are on your course, where you're supposed to be in your life, where your course is supposed to be, where you are pushing through and trying to make your life and do what you're supposed to do in your life, it'll come to you. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, every day, man. Every day. You've seen it. Sitting there. Always. Just sitting there. Always. But it wasn't like I felt like, oh man, I'm doing it because it may, you know, I wanted this. This is where I wanted to go. This is my direction. This is exactly where I wanted to go. And, you know, anybody that has a path that they want to go, you know, whatever is your dream, make it happen. You know, what is that? Shia LaBeouf, don't make your dreams be dreams. That's a true thing, man. You know, it's a true thing. It doesn't matter. Some people left and let them leave. They're missing out. They're going to miss out on this little piece of information. Whoever's still here is going to catch this, and this is going to be beneficial to you. The state of the world's always going to be sad, and there's always going to be some jackass trying to ice skate uphill. Okay? There's always some asshole trying to use a jetpack in the hallway. There's always some dickhead that's always going to try to go in reverse on the interstate. There's always someone going to screw up something. Okay? There's always some ass, some dickhead, or some fool out there trying to do shit that's going to screw up everything for everybody. What you got to do is step aside and let that asshole burn up. Don't stop them. Let them run into the wall. Let them incinerate. Get them out of the way. And then you keep going. You keep doing. But remember, be humble and don't walk over people. Don't be a cretin. Be nice to people that deserve to be nice. There are some people that don't deserve your energy at all. They don't even deserve you even looking at them, breathing in their own damn direction. Hell, even pouring gasoline on them to burn them up faster. They don't even deserve that kindness. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, when you find these people are easy to find, okay? They're easy to find because they're like, it's like cutting a hand off and putting it in a potato salad. You'll find it, and they're going to be there, you know, and sometimes that sucks. But once you can get past that, ain't no stopping you. You're ready and you're good to go. You know, only thing I'm saying is be true to yourself. And don't ever just shortchange yourself because some other unqualified asshole tells you you can't do something. What are they done? What are they doing? They doing what you're doing? If they're doing what you're doing and they say, hey man, you need a X, Y, and Z, it might be worth its weight in salt to maybe just listen to them and hear them out just a little bit. But man, if it's like me, I have people sometimes that are like, man, I don't understand why you don't blah 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 this and do that. And I say, okay. And I was like, well, do you have any art for me to see of yours to kind of have an idea? I ain't no artist. I shovel shit for a living. Get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of my face. Don't talk to me. You're ill-equipped to talk to me. You're not doing what I'm doing. What makes you think that you can even talk about anything that I'm doing? These people are sabotagers, man. Don't listen to everybody. Not everybody is on your damn team, man. Some people are there just to watch you fuck up so they have something to laugh at that ain't them. You know, sometimes people don't want to be laughed at. They want to laugh at somebody else. Watch who you got around you. Sometimes you're going to have assholes around you that don't mean you no good. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. Food for thought. Might save somebody 5 years of pain and agony. What was it? 15 minutes of me talking about some serious shit, and I might save somebody 10, 12 years of agony dealing with some asshole that they don't need to be bothered with or losing out on something because they want to try to make somebody else happy. Or my dumbass old word for the greater good of things. Fuck the greater good sometimes. Unless if you got a teammate working with you or got a group of people that are working like-minded, then the greater good is always better. But if you ain't got that, then all you're doing is just basically, shit, you just running around here looking like a fucking fool. They over here sitting by watching you basically crucify yourself to the floor, and then they're like, wow, what a damn shame. So sad. You see, and you know, and I'm not doing this because I want to sound cool or I want to be, whatever. I'm saying this because the fact that there are so many people that miss out on their opportunity. Opportunities are like being on a merry-go-round, okay? It's going to spin, and it's going to spin, and it's going to take you to where you want to be. But when you get there, you got to make that decision that you're going to have to jump. You're going to have to step off of that damn platform. You got to go towards what it is, whatever it is that you want. You got to go for it, okay? And it may be scary. There's a lot of shit out there that's terrifying. Man, I don't know what to do with this. I wait for another opportunity. And then there you are. Now you're sitting at some damn job and you sitting in the break room. And while you're sitting in there, you open up your lunchbox and there's that 38 and you just sitting there mouth watering ready to just out. You know, because now you suck because you missed out on your opportunity. Because somebody got in your head and told you not to because they didn't want you to succeed. They didn't want you to be better than them. Because they're sick in the mind. They sabotaged you and kept you in a lower vibration where you're never going to grow. Don't let people steal your fucking dreams, man. There's a lot of damn sabotaging assholes out there. Be careful. Watch yourself. You know, now I'm not saying everybody is like that. And if any of you try to be like, man, Mel was over here talking mad shit, saying everybody's like that, you're sick and I didn't say that. Okay? Now, I'm done. All right. I hope that can help somebody. I hope that can get somebody in a better shape. If there is somebody out there in the crowd, or even someone who isn't even part of the group that needed to hear that, I hope that you heard it. I hope that it makes sense. I hope that it helps you. You know, and if it doesn't, then so be it. So be it. But there's somebody out there that needed to hear that. I don't think of it being a coincidence. I just think sometimes there are people that need to hear things. And I think that there are people in this world that are just here to be able to explain things in a way that people need to hear it. Now, I'm not no savant. I'm not anybody special like that. But I'm a man that has had enough life experience and trauma that I can share a little bit and try to help somebody not go through the same shit I went through. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to pay it forward. I'm trying to teach people how to draw, and I'm trying to teach people how not to be a punk in this world. Okay, those are the two things that you're going to learn from me. Okay, I want to make you a damn good artist, or the best that you can possibly be with whatever ability I can show you and whatever ability you have in yourself. And on top of that, if you stick around long enough, you might actually learn a little something about how to be able to just cope and deal with people. Okay, you know. And it's not that I'm trying to, you don't know. I mean, some of you are grown adults. Oh no, not Free Falling Volse. Hey buddy, no. What we have today is a mob member, a member of the mob doing a backflip, a failed backflip in a power plant. That was that's what these are right here. That's what was on here. Yeah, well, you know, and here's the thing, Demetra. With some people aren't even in a dead end. Some people don't even realize that they're spinning in a circle. They don't know. They may have had some type of trauma. They may have some type of anxiety. They may have some type of depression. They may be bipolar. They may have something just not going right, and they don't know how to deal with it. We got a stigma in our society with people who needs a little extra psychological attention. You know, there might be someone who's like slightly depressed or need a little help or need to just get through a bad time in their life. And what's the first thing we do? Oh man, we're treating them like they're one of those gangaloids from the 1800s. You know, the people that had the little big old knot on their head, the walking around, you know, like that. We're treating people like that. We don't need to treat people like that. Even if a person is like that, you shouldn't treat them like that. They can't help that. Oh yeah, that's right. He doesn't have a face. But yeah, it's one of those things, you know. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, maybe, you know, just to talk, you know. Oh, and also another thing too. We're gonna talk about what I was talking about earlier when I was spilling the beans about the neighbors and shit with their little issue. Okay. All right, and this is gonna suck, but you know, somebody may need to hear this too. What's this? I got some eggnog and some eggnog ice cream, and this may be the last day on earth. Maybe my last day on earth. I promise I will behave. Just wanted to enjoy my night. I mean, that's up to you. I mean, you know, that is your stomach. That is your decision. You know. Also, by the way, every human being on this planet is lactose intolerant except for a few. People who are not lactose intolerant have a mutation in them. We're not designed as human beings to drink milk. Consumption of milk is something that's foreign to our bodies. That's the reason why we have lactose intolerance. How did I know? Because I was curious and I wanted to know why some people have lactose intolerance and why not, and that's the reason why. It's a mutation. Human beings aren't supposed to be able to drink actual milk, and it bothers us. That's the reason why people have gas and all that kind of mess, you know. It's wild. It's crazy. It's a wild and crazy world out there. There we go. Alright. We've had a pretty good show tonight so far. I can't say that we had a bad show. We've had a pretty productive night. See, before my computer messed up at one point in time, I had a brush that could bend. And it was speed lines that could bend. I missed that brush because it was such a nice brush. Such a nice brush. I hate that sometimes when you lose that. When you have a tool that you like to use and then it's just you lose it and you don't have it anymore. I need to do that the opposite direction. Actually, yeah, that sucks. Oh boy, look at that. Bow. Good show and sermon. Not a sermon. Not a sermon. I'm no clergyman. I'm no pastor. I'm not any of that mess. I know you're just teasing. I know the difference, but you know, I've had family members that have asked me that, like, oh man, you should preach or you should be a pastor or something. And it's like, nah, I don't want to do that. You know, not that I couldn't. It's just, why perpetrate a lie if I ain't feeling that? You know, why do that? I think that's a big problem that we have. I feel like that's too much. I'm trying to find a happy medium with this shit, and I'm having a very hard time with it. Damn. Well, I'll tell you what. I will figure that out later. I'm not worried about that too much. There it is. Yeah. There it is. Now I need the spacing a little bit different. That's it. I like that. Oh. Come on. There we go. Actually, hold on. I'll do that. That'll be the detailed shit I'll do later. Okay. I think that this might be close to being completed. The only thing I'm looking for is like one brush to give it like the look of like distress, but I can't find my. Hey, it came on. Nice. I like this song. The song is actually called Akira. That's the name of the song. It's I just think it's cool. I just like the sound of it. Oh yeah, he's got the shaky brush on. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Damn. Okay, I see why I didn't use the shake brush. They kind of suck a little bit. I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I heard somebody tell me this before. Oh man, it's good to make your own letters or whatnot. That's good enough. Alright, now, floor. To do the floor, what are we going to do? I mean, we're already here. Let's see, boom. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wow. Good to know. I know what to do now for another project I'm working on. And I needed something that had a little bit more to it for the ground. Damn. Okay. I think I figured this out. So okay, there we go. Beautiful. Alright. That hurt. He hit concrete. He's in a bad shape, guys. He's in a bad shape. Oh no, I broke my spine. That's what he sounds like. He's like, oh my god, I broke my spine. I gotta wait for this to load up. I'm waiting to. I got some people. Gotta wait for this shit to load up. I got way too many things for background. Oh boy. Supposed to have some dudes in the suit. So silly, shit. I guess I'll just have to use this then. Damn, how many guys? There. That's like the only damn way to get it to work. Alright. Yeah, that's it. I got only, I didn't know what this was, talking to you when you drawing, please. Okay, Dimitri, look, what I'm drawing is it was a mob member doing a backflip and failing in a power plant. And I got pretty much almost all of it. Got pretty much almost the whole thing done. So I might be able to finish it off. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let me go on the head. I'm going to do one last vector. Okay. Let me get this man. Oh, you don't want me to. Oh. Huh. This is sad. I don't know why I can't use the fill. I can't use the fill brush. That sucks. I don't understand that. That ain't even gonna work. I have to do something different. See, I didn't know. This is what I get for trying to do new shit. Okay? Because this is exactly what happens when you try to do new shit. Because I didn't know that I can't use that here. So I gotta color it by hand. Is this even? Yep, that's pixelated. That is too. Do I have any vector tools? I might be able to cover some ground with this. I hate this vector layer shit. This is old, man. This is so dumb. Well, but it's supposed to make the picture look good, man. It's supposed to make blah, 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 blah. I get it. I get it. It's just shit. I gotta get new pens. I don't have any vector pens, so I'm probably gonna have to get some vector pens. Probably gonna have to get some other vector tools, because I mean, this is gonna be tedious. I don't even know. Should I even color it? Yeah, you hit the ground face first. Where the hell's my phone? Oh, here it is. Oh, look at that. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Oh, boy. There we go. You know what? How about we just do it in black and white? How about we do that? You guys good with that? Oh, we only got 2 people left. Shit. Wow, that changed up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do it in black and white. I want to just do light grayscale. Good grief. Okay. So none of these are working in terms of... Oh, okay. There it is. I was about to say, geez, well, we're not even going to be able to get anything to, like, show up or something? Hey, what's up, furry? Yeah, he is. He's hurt really bad. He did a flip. I'll show you in a second. I'll back it up in a moment for you to get a good look. So everybody can get a good look. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna increase the size of this brush. Oh yeah, if you haven't hit that like or share, or not share, subscribe. You know what I mean. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. There, I said it. I don't know what else you want me to do, but do that if you don't mind, and that would be great. Greatly appreciate it. All right, so basically, what the tag was today, what I drew from the bin, was a mob member doing a backflip, a mob member in a power plant doing a backflip and failing at it. That's what it was, furry, today. That's what the picture was today. And that's exactly what we got right here. We got this member of the mob jumping off of a power plant pylon, or whatever the hell you would call it. Straight down bow, right there on the concrete. Dude, yeah, he's hurt bad, you know. He almost scorpioned himself. You know what this means? This means that he's gonna be pooping in a bag because he broke his spine. You know, gotta watch out. Try to show off and end up having to take dumps in the damn bag. Because you want to do something slick and cool. Now you can't walk. Ain't that something? There we go. Oh yeah, you guys want to hear something wild that happened to me? I ended up losing something. But I'm going to let you guys take a guess. What did I lose? Something came off of my body. And I lost it. It just came right off. What did I lose? This is the actual thing. This is no bullshit. This is something that really happened, but I want to see if you guys can get it. Let's see. Oh, what we have here. Where do you come up with this stuff? Oh, to answer that for you, I have a jar that has person. I have a jar that says place. And I have a jar that says action. And what I do is I fill these out and I put them in the jar. And here they are in here. If you can see, I just have these little tabs and I just shake them up and I grab them out and I do a person, place, and an action. And once I get that, that's what we do on the show, because I figured that some people were watching the show and they weren't able to actually interact, or they weren't signed in, or they never signed in and made an account. So, you know, it's okay. It's all right. That's how I come up with the ideas. And that's why I ask you guys, which I meant to do, but I didn't get a chance to do. I want to put a post up on the actual Mad Mel Illustrations Facebook page. I want to put it up there, and I want to say, I need a person, place, and an action for the show. Give me something. You can submit multiples if you want to. Okay? You can submit multiples if you want to. No big deal. I'm not even going to get stressed about that. If you want to put 3 or 4, fine. That helps me out. All I got to do is write them and put them in here. So anything, it doesn't matter how crazy. Just keep in mind, we're on YouTube. I don't have a Patreon or any kind of shit like that, so I can't do too wild and crazy stuff like, you know, someone taking a chainsaw to their face or something crazy. But you know what I'm saying, or, you know, someone, you know, doing wild stuff or some lewd sexual stuff. I can't do that, and I can't draw anything naked or show anything like that yet. Wait until we can get off of here, do something different, and then, you know, I might be able to show some different content. But in the time being, you guys, I'll put that up. Actually, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll probably put that up here in a minute. Once we get done, when we go to our little intermission out of the show and just sit there and chill for a minute, I might go on ahead and put that post up. That way, we got that. And it's already ready to go, and we don't have to worry about it. It's already done. And all we got to do is just sit by and just enjoy it. And, yeah. But, that's how I came up with it. What did you say here, Sloth? Let's see. Well, at least he has a few a new form of defense. If someone tries to fight him, he can throw his shit bag at them. I suppose. I'm guessing either a nail or a tooth. That's gross with the tooth. That's really gross. That's nasty. I kept saying chaser and I kept saying stuff. That's funny. See, I have impeccable ear timing. I can hear stuff because I took I was in what was it? Theater arts in school. I did some amateur acting and shit. You know, and I dance. So a lot of times, me and somebody else might have a dance routine, or I might be doing something. So I can hear when the music changes. I can hear when the beat happens. I can time myself because in my mind I'll start clicking and running it, and then I'm like, oh, boom, 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 timing. It's weird. It makes no sense. If you know, you know. I think we're done with this. I think I want to hit it with some shading and some shadow, some grainy stuff in the background. Then we're gonna say that this sucker's done. Throw some wires on it, and you know, say it's an industrial situation. Here we go. Don't look like a paraplane I've ever seen, Mel. Why don't you leave me alone? Oh, by the way, every time I do that, I want you guys to understand, those are trolls. Whenever I do this voice or something like that, that's just some asshole that's out there trying to fuck my night up by saying something stupid. Okay? Because they don't understand the task at hand and they just want to talk shit. So I make fun of you if you do that. So I want you to know that. If you're out there trying to troll me, I'm going to make fun of you live on my show. And I will burn on you as hard as I can. I will burn you with the intensity of the sun. Do you understand me? Good. So, troll away. Give me more to work with. I saw things, those two, thinking those two, common thing on the fall. Besides hair. Yeah, I tried to, I think I did okay. I think I did okay with conveying that a little bit. And no, I'm not a bitter person. I don't, you know, we all know that there are people sometimes that talk that don't understand what's going on or have an idea. And, you know, I really find it as this being my way of taking vengeance out on these people for the things that they do to all of us that stream. You know, we always get some asshat that doesn't get it. And you know what? We work very hard. Anybody that streams, makes content, you know, we lose sleep. We are tired. Well, you chose to do that. Yeah, we chose to do it. But you know what? We don't need you kicking our ass. Oh, I forgot what this song is. Oh. This song reminds me of someone drowning in a vat of sour cream. I don't know why. Like, their face is still like they can't. I don't know. I think the silly shit. It makes me laugh. I just, I'll never be without entertainment. I can just think of something and I'll keep myself entertained. But if you really want to know what that's from, that's a byproduct of being the only child. Like, two things: being the only child and never giving up on my imagination. I really hope, that's something I always, out of all the shit I always talk about, that's the one thing I try to talk about the most, is never giving up on your imagination. Don't ever give that up. Okay? That in my eyes is considered murder. If you give up your imagination, your ability to be able to imagine just things, just being able to create an idea out of the ether and be able to make that into something tangible. If you give that ability up, like, oh, that's just for children and stuff, you're a sack of shit and you deserve everything you get. I ain't even going to try to give you any motivational nothing. No, you're a murderer. You gave up the one thing that nobody can ever take away from you. You willingly gave that up. No reason. Well, I didn't have a choice. I had kids, or whatever the fuck answer you're gonna give. That's fine, and it's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna beat your ass about it or yak at you until you can't think straight. But I am gonna scald on you a little bit and say I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. Man, you don't know my situation. No, I don't. But I know that you gave up. Oh boy. I can't do anything else with this. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go on ahead and just do the hard detail. Let's do my signature shit here, boys and girls. Where is it? Needs more cowbell? Yeah, I know. I wish there was more cowbell. They never get enough damn cowbell. They told me I can't use any more cowbell. The cowbell association said I used too much last time. They told me to get out of the damn place. I told them that they suck, and then they had midgets like chew my toes off and beat me in the head with a wrench. And then I woke up in the alley with no hands and feet. And they were replaced with scooter parts. See, the sad part is I said all of that and didn't change the inflection of my voice. So you couldn't even tell if I was talking shit or not. Which is funny. I find that always to be hilarious. And just talk wildly. I do that to people sometimes. Just not really like No, man, no, you're just always trying to get a kick out of people. No, sometimes I just like legitimately just messing with someone. And I'll give you guys a simple one. Next time you go to a restaurant, any restaurant, doesn't matter. Keep a straight face if you possibly can. Look at your waitress or waiter, look at them and tell them that you want a diet water. Okay? Tell them that you want a sugar-free diet water. And be serious about it. You might want a second person with you. If you're sitting there by yourself and you say that, you're just going to look like you're fucking batshit crazy, and they're probably going to call the cops and you're going somewhere. They're going to put you in a vest. They're going to put you in a hug coat and send you away. So don't do that. But what I will tell you to do is you do that. Go tell them, hey, I want a diet water. It's funny. Some people have, if you get a good waiter or waitress that have like a good sense of humor, and you guys get along and everything's going swell, then hey man, you know what? You might have yourself a nice little fun kick. And see, I always judge that sometimes. I haven't done this recently, but at one point in time, if I could make my waiter or waitress laugh, then that determined like, how much I was going to tip you. I mean, granted, I'd give you a tip for something. I mean, you did help me out. You are doing your job, so forth, so on, this and that and the third. But I'm looking for something and I fucked up. I think I don't have that brush, or man, damn, I'm always doing this shit. I'm always finding something and then losing it, and then come back and find it to lose it again. But yeah, I usually do that just to see if I can get like a kick out of them, or maybe have a little bit of fun with them. Because nothing's worse than getting someone that's just a stickler and a hard ass. Because I mean, I'm done with this. I can't figure it out. So this is what we're going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I know the one that I want to use, or one of them. I just got too much bullshit. I literally did this to myself. I'm hoarding brushes. And if any of you have something to say about it, I'm really not listening to you, because I'm using these for comic books soon. Oh, we're making comics. I mean, whenever I get a chance to. Don't give me grief. Do not grieve me. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the show today. I mean, I think that we did okay. I think we had a good time. I think everybody at least got a chuckle of some sort. I don't know, maybe. Maybe you might be really concerned about my mental health, and if you are, don't worry too hard. You'll go nuts yourself. That's okay, because we're gonna go back to page number 1, and we're gonna go to this, and we're gonna hit OK, and we're gonna watch it just render it down and darken it up. I didn't do anything. Alright, so that's enough for now. I want to save it. I want to save this. We're going to call this Mob Flip. Flippo? Mob Flippo. Alright, that'll work. Whatever. It's something. Shit. At least that way I'll know. I'm not wondering what's in those vats. Oh, those vats are going to turn into like turbines. They're like some power turbine shit. I'll do that probably next show, I'll work on that and finish this up. I'll put the last little bit of detail. Or if I have nothing else going on tomorrow, after I get done with some stuff, I'll do it myself tomorrow. Let's see. I'm Betty likes your show. Thank you. That's great. I'm happy that she does. That means a lot. We're gonna go here. Woo! Shit. Yes. We had a great time. Ah, man. Almost snapped my spine. Well, thank you very much. Okay. Well, you have a good night yourself, Sloth. I will see you later. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, we had a great show, I think. So, to recap from earlier, if you missed it, my neighborhood had a little bit of a skirmish go on. Definitely check out the beginning part, the little monologue part of the show earlier today. Not today, damn. Earlier tonight. And you will see what I was talking about. It's a very confusing situation, but I'll go over it one more time just for those of you that didn't make it here early enough. There was a okay, so there's two houses down the street that are completely adjacent from each other. You know, quick story. I'll just do the quick version of it since I already mentioned this earlier. Okay, you have people that live in this yellow house, and then you have these people that live in this grayish looking house. Okay, and then you have people that are in this truck. Two people that were in a truck. Okay, now the people that were in the yellow house, both of them, the man and the woman, are both having an affair with the people that are in the truck. Okay, the man is having an affair with the wife in the yellow house, and the husband in the yellow house is having an affair with the woman that was in the truck. And both pairs of people didn't know that each other was sleeping with each other. They didn't know that at all. Okay, now it gets worse than that, because the person that was in the gray house, the father of the woman's child in the gray house was the man that was in the truck. Okay, so this shit's already in a mess. So long story short, situation exploded. They're arguing in the street for almost an hour and something minutes, about an hour and 45, almost 2 hours. Okay, they're going wild out there. Sorry. And man, then everybody goes crazy, and you know, the show just kept getting worse. They're arguing, they're yelling at each other, cussing each other in the street. The man and the woman in the yellow house started fighting and beating up on each other. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They were whipping on each other, and then in the middle of them going nuts and crazy, I guess the woman and the man in the gray house, the man was having an affair with someone that wasn't even in this vicinity. They weren't even around. He was going off doing something with somebody else. So, long story short, yeah, it was a fucking mess. And they were yelling and screaming and fighting, and I'm gonna call the law. And boy, there was some real cowboy shit. A lot of I tell you what, fuck you, motherfucker, you know, all that kind of. You don't know shit, motherfucker. Just a lot of yeah. And then at one point, it was unaudible because it sounded like the beginning of Squidbillies. They were like, yeah. A bunch of bullshit, man. It was dumb. So dumb. But all I'm going to say is this. Wasn't me. And I had a great show. I got to watch them run around and act like a bunch of, well, you know. They were acting like a couple of fellas down the street. Yeah, it's just, you know, I'm not trying to rock the boat, but let's just say that some people we'll just say that the type of people that were down the hill that were doing that usually expect people of my my skin tone to be acting like that, and they were the ones that were being the stereotype. Boy, it was fun. Yep. Oh yeah, no, that's exactly the state. Shit, it ain't no different. Man, it was silly. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. And just to tell you this, it doesn't matter where you're at. There's always going to be somebody being a donkey. So yeah, it was exactly like the Jerry Springer show. Just nobody was a referee. See, Jerry Springer, when he was alive, was a referee. He kind of just put people out there and he was a referee for them. They had no referee at all. Okay? So I found out also through the grapevine that the house I'm in used to be, the people who used to live here, this used to be the hangout house. Everybody used to come up here to this house and hang out. And I guess they thought that they were going to do that, but we don't associate much with the people. I mean, there's some people we talk to occasionally, but you know, after that, fuck that. Stay down there. Stay away from me. Keep your ass away from me. I don't want to be bothered with you. And if you bring your shit up here, I got a fire pit that's big enough to put a 6'3" man in there. You know what I mean? You know, it's big enough to, if you ball me up, you could put my whole big ass in that pit too. I'm just saying. Be careful with city people that decide to leave the city and go somewhere else. We didn't lose our vigilance. We just got tired of the bullshit. Silly, man. Anyways, it's 10:30. You know what time it is. It's time for you to take your ass and go somewhere to sleep, watch TV, chill. But I tell you what I'm about to do. I'm about to get out of here and I might play a video game. Or maybe lay down. Because I got that appointment tomorrow. Yep. That is true, Furry. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for being here. I'm not going to end the show on this song. I don't care about this song that much. Hey. That's sexy funk. Anyways, thank you guys very much for being here. I will holler at you later. We will see you Thursday. I'm going to put that post up probably in the next couple hours. If not tonight, probably tomorrow. Definitely put down what you want to see in the show. Remember, a person, like cop, teacher, whatever. You know, put whatever. And a place, you know what that is. Hospital, whatever it is. Bank, I don't care. And an action. Give me that. Okay? I'm working on stuff, but basically, if you got actions, I got most of the other stuff. But yeah, throw whatever you want to. As many as you want, as funny as you think it is, just keep adding to it. Okay? Anyways, I'll see you guys later. You be good or be good at it, right? Until next time.